Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Langdon, board-certified pediatrician, mom of 6, coming to you today with updates on the measles outbreak in West Texas. And now we're beginning to see it other places as well. There has been a case of rubella in San Antonio. There's now a case of measles in Austin. And as predicted, of course, it's spreading. Measles is one of the most contagious viruses that we even know about. Can linger in the room for 2 hours after the infected person's gone. Anybody in the room that's susceptible, 90% of those folks will catch it from being in that room anytime in those 2 hours. It's crazy contagious. Now, the reason we're concerned as pediatricians, and so badly would love to say I told you so, but we're not like that because we're good people, is because measles is not a simple rash. Measles can lead to all sorts of secondary bacterial infections like pneumonia. And one of the very scary things about measles is it can have neurologic side effects or complications or sequelae. One of the rare but uniformly fatal can be multiple years after the original infection. The child can develop something called subacute sclerosing panencephalitis, uniformly fatal. Terrifying. So guys, that's all sad. That's all concerning. I've seen some memes. I didn't write these, but I did kind of agree with them. And it said so many of the parents of these unvaccinated children were vaccinated themselves when they were children. So it's as if there's an oncoming car and they can get out of the way, but they leave their precious child there to be hit by the oncoming car. This is crazy, guys. The good news is the measles vaccine, which is MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella. Again, we have already got a case of rubella as well. Rubella is terribly dangerous to pregnant women, not the women so much, the baby, to the pregnancy. Very scary. So it was always so awesome that it was included in the MMR because then it could protect all those unborn babies out there. But if people aren't getting their MMR, they're not protecting all those unborn babies out there. The MMR vaccine is safe. It does not cause autism. It does not cause SIDS. The MMR vaccine is effective. After the recommended doses, one at 12 to 15 months and one at 4 to 6 years, 97% effective. That's incredible. And we're all in this together, guys. That's what we call civilized society. So that if your child is around somebody who's immune compromised for some reason, they're not going to expose them to what could be a fatal disease for that person. What if your child's friend had leukemia or was on chronic steroids for treatment of asthma or inflammatory bowel disease? All sorts of things can cause a child to be immune compromised, and we need to protect each other. We need a herd immunity of 95% to protect everyone in this civilized society. So guys, please listen to experts. Please listen to people that care about you. I care about you and your kids and the kids in society who are immune compromised. Please get vaccinated, even if you've not been vaccinated before. We're not even trying to be mean or judgy. We just want to protect your children and other people's children who maybe are unable to receive a live virus vaccine, especially if you are traveling and especially if you are traveling internationally, because this is such a concern right now. We're even recommending that infants under a year receive an MMR vaccine between 6 months and a year. Generally, the maternal antibodies are still helping out through 6 months. But between 6 months and a year, if you're going to do international travel or travel to an area of an outbreak in the United States, we would recommend that you go ahead and get an early MMR vaccine. We would still do the routinely scheduled ones for absolute positive safety and adequate antibody production. So 97% effective, 2 doses total, and you don't have to worry about these outbreaks, guys. I promise. Thanks for listening.